What's interesting though is my daughter Jolie was right after a failed IVF, and this baby boy is right after a failed IVF. So I don't know if like my system needs the progesterone. I don't know. Like I don't know if it needed my body needed some of that IVF like help to get me going. I don't know.
And that's
I have no idea.
I knew you had that question.
Yeah, I was like, please answer.
Yeah,
You're the doctor.
We have someone join us in our audience, double board certified reproductive endocrinologist and OB-GYN Dr. Shahin Ghadir. Doc, welcome.
Thank you.
There he is. Hi.
Do you see a scenario like Jana describes where going through IVF, not successful, you stop the IVF, and then lo and behold, you get pregnant?
Baby.
Is there? Because I was curious about that. I knew you had that question. And is there a connection there?
We see a connection. We see it in our practice as well. There are some people who, for some reason or another, we are not sure why IVF is not working. There are so many tests out there, and for everyone who's watching, going to be going down that path of IVF, I tell them, you know, when you do it, it's already such a huge burden financially. Make sure you do everything the right way, including the genetic testing, including new testing, which is called the ERA mock cycles, where we test the lining of the uterus. All of these things can really increase your chances of being pregnant. But there are still some people that we are not sure why, but the actual process of IVF, whether it's the hormones, whether it's the lighting up of the uterus and the ovaries, it kind of wakes things up. And as they are not successful maybe at that moment, during the next couple of months, their body releases that magical egg that allows them to implant.
You know, you're trying to stay so positive through all this, and one of the great ways you've done that is tell us about your work with the CMA Foundation.
Okay, so music is my therapy. Obviously, I'm a singer and an actress, but for me, I have really bad anxiety too. And one of my ways to like talk myself out of an anxiety attack is to sing and be around music. And that's why I love the CMA Foundation, is because every year I play the CMA Fest, and I can't imagine my daughter or my baby boy going to a school where there's not a music class or they don't have that that access. And so that's what CMA does, is they, all the money from CMA Fest goes to schools to make sure that kids have music class. And I think that's huge because it's helped me so much. So to be able to like give back and make sure that like my children are able to have that, I think is so
Music
important.
is in your blood.
It is. It totally is. And again, it just calms me. Oh, look at my little baby. I'm obsessed with her. I love her so much. But yeah, I'm just so grateful.
Well, we are grateful to you for sharing your story. Wishing you nothing but the best.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
In all of your future endeavors, family and professionally. Dr. Ghadir, thanks so much for joining us today.